Have you ever felt a chilling presence even when you're all alone? It's a sensation that sends shivers down your spine, as if someone or something is watching you. This feeling, my friends, is the fear of the unknown, the unseen. It's a common fear that many of us share, and it forms the basis of countless horror stories that have been told and retold over the centuries. Now, imagine this. You are sitting comfortably in your home, engrossed in your favorite book. The night is still, the world outside your window is quiet. Suddenly, you feel a cold breeze brush against your skin. You look up only to find that the windows are shut. And then you hear it, a faint whisper, a soft rustle, like someone is moving in the shadows. You look around, but there's no one. You're alone, or are you? This is the essence of horror. The unseen shadows, the unknown entities that lurk in the corners of our mind, that play upon our fears and insecurities. It's not always the ghostly apparitions or the blood-curdling screams that scare us the most. Sometimes it's the subtle hints, the unsettling silences, the unseen shadows that truly terrify us. Today, we're going to delve into one such tale, a tale that is as old as time, yet as fresh as the morning dew. A tale that has been passed down through generations, whispered from ear to ear in hushed tones. A tale that is deeply rooted in the rich tapestry of Hindi folklore. A tale that explores our deepest fears and darkest nightmares. So my friends, are you ready? Are you ready to embark on this thrilling journey into the unknown? Are you ready to confront your fears, to face the unseen shadows that lurk in the depths of your mind? If yes, then let's begin. Let's dive into the darkness and explore the unseen shadows that haunt us. In the heart of the bustling city stood an ancient house, whispering tales of a haunting past. Imagine a city alive with the hum of traffic, the chatter of people, the buzz of life. Now picture, right in the midst of this modern chaos, a structure that seems to be frozen in time. An old house weathered by the years, standing tall and mysterious, its darkened windows and creaky doors narrating a story that the city seems to have forgotten. Such was the house that our protagonist, a curious young man, found himself drawn to. This young man, let's call him Raj, was new to the city. He was fresh-faced, excited, and ready to embark on his journey in this urban jungle. He was full of dreams and curiosity, a curiosity that often led him to the most unexpected of places. His latest fascination was the ancient house that stood oddly out of place amidst the city's modern skyline. Raj found himself drawn to this house. It was as if the old, dilapidated structure was calling out to him, begging him to uncover its secrets. The house, with its cracked walls and ivy-covered exterior, was a stark contrast to the glass and steel structures that surrounded it. It was a relic from a bygone era, a silent spectator to the city's rapid transformation. Every day, on his way to work, Raj would pass by the house, and every day he would stop and stare, captivated by its eerie beauty. He would imagine the stories that the house could tell, the secrets that it held within its walls. His curiosity was piqued, and he decided to explore the house. Raj was unaware of the tales that the city's old-timers whispered about the house. Tales of strange occurrences, of cries in the night, of shadows that moved on their own. He didn't know about the house's haunting past, about the terror that it had once instilled in the hearts of the city's residents. Little did the young man know his curiosity was about to lead him into a world of terror. As darkness fell, the city slept, but the house was more alive than ever. Our protagonist, a man of logic and reason, found himself in a house that seemed to defy all logic. Strange noises echoed through the halls, whispers that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. The air grew colder, the shadows seemed to dance, and an eerie sense of unease filled the atmosphere. His first night in the house was filled with unsettling incidents. Doors creaked open when no one was near, lights flickered without cause, and he could swear he felt a touch when he was all alone. The old house seemed to be telling a story that was as chilling as the cold wind that blew outside. Being a man of science, he tried to rationalize these occurrences. He brushed off the whispers as the wind whistling through the cracks, the cold spots as drafts, and the dancing shadows as tricks of the light. The touch? It must have been his mind playing tricks on him, he thought. He convinced himself that his fears were unfounded, that they were figments of his overactive imagination. But then he noticed an old portrait in the hallway. A portrait that seemed to watch him, its eyes following him wherever he went. He tried to dismiss this too, attributing it to an optical illusion created by the dim lighting. But the sense of being watched, of being not alone, refused to leave him. Despite the mounting evidence, he clung to his belief, assuring himself that there was a logical explanation for everything. He was determined not to succumb to irrational fears and ghostly tales. He was convinced that these were all illusions, mere byproducts of his mind, amplified by the eerie surroundings. But soon he would realize that these weren't mere illusions, but ominous signs of a haunting reality. In the dead of the night, the house revealed its dark secrets. In the solitude of the midnight hour, our protagonist found himself enveloped in an atmosphere of dread and despair, a fear that was both palpable and tangible. As he ventured further into the heart of the house, he began to uncover a chilling tale etched into the very fabric of the dwelling. The walls whispered stories of sorrow and grief, of lives lost and lamented. Each room bore testimony to a past that was filled with terror and torment. He stumbled upon old dust-covered journals and letters, remnants of the house's previous inhabitants. As he leafed through those faded pages, he came across accounts of strange occurrences, unexplained phenomena, and eerie apparitions. The words painted a picture so vivid, it was as if he was reliving the terrifying experiences of those who once called this place home. One account spoke of a shadowy figure that roamed the halls at night, another of a young girl who disappeared without a trace, only to appear years later, unchanged and untouched by time. Yet another spoke of a chilling voice that echoed through the hallways, whispering the names of those who had passed on. As the pieces of the puzzle fell into place, the protagonist found himself facing the dark truth of the house. It was not just a building, but a living entity, haunted by the spirits of those who had suffered within its walls. The house, it seemed, was a repository of pain and sorrow, a place where the past refused to die. Our protagonist wasn't merely an outsider looking in, he was now a part of the house's haunted history. Each creak of the floorboards, each flicker of the lights, was a reminder of the house's tragic past. He was trapped in a living nightmare, caught in a web of fear and uncertainty, unable to escape the chilling grip of the house's dark past. Haunted by the past, he was now trapped in a living nightmare. The house's dark secrets had been revealed, and he was left to grapple with the terrifying reality of his discovery. The night was not yet over, and the house still had many more secrets to share. With dawn breaking, hope emerged. But could he escape the clutches of the unseen shadow? As the first light of the day pierced through the gloom, our protagonist found a surge of strength. He was trapped in a house, a place of horror, where unseen shadows had held him captive. But with the new day, he found his courage renewed, his wit sharpened. He devised a plan, a daring attempt to break free from this spectral prison. He moved cautiously, every step a calculated risk, his heart pounding like a war drum in his chest. Each creak of the floor, each rustle of the wind sounded like a scream in the eerie silence. But he pressed on, his mind focused on his single goal, escape. He outsmarted the unseen entity, his courage triumphing over the terror that lurked in the shadows. As the sun rose, he stepped out of the house, leaving behind the unseen shadows, but carrying with him a chilling tale of a haunting past. And so, he survived, but the house remains, standing tall amidst the city, waiting for its next inhabitant. Our protagonist's tale is one of endurance and courage, a testament to the human spirit's determination to overcome even the most terrifying obstacles. Yet the house still echoes with an unsettling silence, its lingering aura of fear waiting to engulf its next resident. Its unseen shadows continue to lurk, a chilling reminder of the haunting past. Remember, the unseen shadows lurk everywhere, so the next time you're alone, don't be so sure that you're the only one there.